Most people say staying up late is a bad habit, a lack of discipline, something you just need to fix. But here's the twist. Psychology suggests that people who always stay up late aren't just bad at sleeping. In many cases, their brains are responding to something much deeper. And why the habit feels so hard to let go of, even when they know it's hurting them. This is how your mind works. When I started looking deeper into this habit of staying up late, I realized something important. It's rarely just about sleep. It's about timing, control, and how our minds respond to the world around us. From a psychological perspective, one of the biggest factors is something called chronotype. That's the natural rhythm your body follows. Some people are morning types. Their brain wakes up early, their energy peaks early, and sleeping late feels natural to them. But for others, people like me, the internal clock runs later. Our brain doesn't fully switch on in the morning. It warms up slowly and reaches its best focus when the day is already ending. This isn't a choice, it's biology. Studies show that night-oriented people tend to have delayed melatonin release, meaning the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep kicks in later than average. So while the world expects productivity at 9 a.m., your brain might not be ready until hours later. But biology is only one part of the story. Psychologically, nighttime offers something powerful: relief. During the day, I'm constantly reacting. Messages, responsibilities, expectations, noise. Even when I'm resting, my attention is being pulled in different directions. But at night, those demands finally loosen their grip. The world gets quieter, and for the first time all day, my thoughts feel like they belong to me. That's why so many people who stay up late describe night as their real life. It's not extra time, it's protected time. This is also where revenge bedtime procrastination comes in. After a day that felt controlled by work, school, or other people's needs, staying up late becomes a form of quiet rebellion. I know sleep matters, I know tomorrow will be harder, but going straight from obligation to sleep feels like giving up the only moment of freedom I had. So I stay up, not because I don't value rest, but because I crave ownership of my time. Many night owls report that their emotions surface more strongly at night. During the day, survival mode keeps everything moving. But when distractions fade, feelings catch up. Thoughts get louder, memories replay. Questions I ignored all day suddenly demand answers. Psychologists suggest this happens because cognitive load drops at night. The brain finally has space to process unresolved emotions, which can feel insightful, creative, or deeply uncomfortable, depending on what's waiting underneath. This explains why late nights can feel both comforting and exhausting at the same time. On one hand, night owls often score higher in creativity and divergent thinking. The quiet environment supports deep focus. That's why so many people write, design, plan, or create best after midnight. On the other hand, constantly fighting a world built for morning people creates something called social jet lag, a chronic mismatch between your internal clock and your external schedule. Over time, this mismatch takes a toll. Poor sleep quality, increased anxiety, low mood, brain fog, and constant fatigue become part of daily life. And the irony is painful. The night becomes your escape, but it also makes the next day harder, which makes you need the night even more. It's a loop. Understanding this changes everything. Staying up late doesn't mean I'm lazy, undisciplined, or broken. It means my brain responds differently to time, stimulation, and control. The problem isn't who I am. It's how unsupported this rhythm can be in a world that rewards early performance and constant availability. The goal isn't to erase this trait, it's to work with it. That might mean creating small moments of quiet during the day so night doesn't feel like the only safe space. It might mean setting gentler boundaries instead of forcing drastic sleep schedules that never stick. Or it might simply mean replacing self-judgment with understanding. Because once I stop seeing my late nights as a failure, I can start asking a better question. What is my mind actually asking for? And that question is where real change begins. So if you stay up late, don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes that's simply the way your mind knows how to rest when the world finally goes quiet. Just remember, rest doesn't always have to come after midnight. If you can, try to sleep a little earlier tonight. Not because you're failing, but because you deserve to feel better tomorrow. Okay, thank you for spending time with us. I'll see you next time. Paw signing out. Stay sharp, stay weird.